Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
Ninetailedbrush.
And today we're going to be watching Haikyuu Season 2 Episode 6. So last episode was obviously a really big episode. We had the Kageyama and Hinata fight.
Yeah.
Which, it was so well done because it's like one of the first times you ever see like one of those like big dramatic fights where I totally get both sides.
Dude, I've had fights like that in like... I was assistant coach for basketball.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many of those fights because of like, there's something that's working, but like you don't know how far that's going to get you.
Yeah.
And then you try other things and you don't know if that's going to work, right? That happens all the time.
So that's so cool that they're able to capture that. Yeah. So I'm actually curious what's going to happen. We don't know. Hinata went to the coach at the end. We saw the coach being like, hey, maybe he is one of those players that can like be this superpower.
Yeah, superstar.
And so I feel like we're going to get... And we were talking even, also, there's so many things that happen. I'm remembering all of it. So I think his grandpa's coming to town, who's like the epic coach. And also, we were talking about this coach taking the lead. Because you were saying, and you had a point where you're like, whether they do it or not, the coach has to be like, hey, this is what our goal is as a team. Yeah. And we're going to work towards that. So I'm curious to see if the grandfather comes in this episode and if they interact. I don't know. I'm very, very curious. Maybe even get a little more of the coach here. I'm super, super excited for this episode. So yeah, as always, full-length reaction is going to be up on our Patreon. Next week's reaction, episode 7, is also going to be up on our Patreon. And if you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around, like, and subscribe. We got tons of other anime on the channel. Fruits Basket, Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, you name it, we got it. So yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. And let's just get into Haikyuu Season 2, Episode 6. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, bro. This kid is straight up crying.
Like, stop.
Wait, what? What the heck is happening? Wait, so this is the coach?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, dude, I knew it, man! Let's go! He looks epic already, dude.
Oh, yeah. He's just out of the hospital. He's already freaking out here teaching kids how to play.
Should we know why is Kageyama at the kids camp? Should we know that or no?
I don't remember.
Okay. Tempo, okay. Oh, dang! The slippers. Oh my gosh, with the crows. He's so Oof. Dude, you gotta see him jump. Huh. Oh, that was cool. Wait, that was so cool. I just love that he's like in the flip-flops and the tank top too, dude. It's so epic. What is happening? Because he just bowed to you and it's Kageyama.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be sus too. I love Oikawa. So bad.
Called him out.
He got called by his nephew.
Exactly.
Dude, nothing hurts when a little kid calls you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he can't even play.
動いてろってのまるで独裁者だねお前は考えたの
Well, because he was so bad, it wasn't even worth thinking of. Yeah, that's exactly what the coach was saying. Oh no! Dude, the physics on him, like fake jumping. That's crazy. Oh man. Whoa, that's cool. Oh! I like how he still gets smacked in the face. Like, it's the most Hinata way to block it. Oh, nice! This is cool, man. Dude, I love the style of Haikyuu. Oh, I literally thought it was like different plays.
No, it's like a...
Yeah, it's literally tempo, yeah. Oh, dang. Dude, there's so much strategy there. Dude, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Duh. Wait, that was so cool. Yes. Dude, I'm so psyched.
Dude, thank you.
Like, we're finally going, man. Guys. Whoa. Because then that lets it... Wait, dude. This is so... The way they've, like, controlled the information of volleyball so that, like, I feel like I'm discovering this the same way the characters do is insane.
It's so good.
Like, I'm like, oh, dude. I didn't think about that.
テンポは大体分かったんですけど、止まるトスって何ですか？
絵がスパイカーの最高打点イコールボールの最高到達点。
Yeah.
That's gonna require some.
That's gonna require
spin.
some crazy skill.
I mean,
it's so
Kageyama.
hard, bro.
It's Kageyama, though.
That's true.
やってみせます。
But at least we have something.
Yes, dude. Come on, man. We're like growing. We gotta do this.
Yeah,
He's gotta learn to get those sets and stuff.
Yeah, from someone that's not Kageyama, right?
Yeah. Oh, dang. Oh.
女子の練習終わってから体育館閉めるまでの少しでいいんだけど、コートを使わせてもらえないかと思ってさ。
ああ、ちょっと聞いてみるよ。
やつが多くて場所が足りないんだよね。
He just needs to get away from some of these people. He's like, bro, I need my own gym, man. Freaking Kageyama and Hinata are fighting. He's freaking out.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that was sick. Dude, they're getting me excited for a match, bro.
Oh, man, bro. He's good.
Dude, we all gotta get better, dude. The whole team's gotta get better. Oh, that's right, they did, and so you didn't know who was gonna go.
Yeah.
Even Yachi's putting in the work. Oh, dude, it's going to the water bottle now. It's like the expression on her face being like, what? That was good. What was wrong? It was like so human. I don't know. Hey, dude, he hit it, man. Oh no.
ああしようとするな。
なあツッキー
Oh yeah, and
he's still working on that like floaty surf.
Yeah.
This is such a like cool little montage. Aww. He's got it. Come on, bro. Let's go.
ちび太郎、ちょっとこっち手伝え。
ちびってからちび太郎になった。
He's upgrading.
あさってから東京だな。ネコマも来んだろう。
はい。
Oh, we're going to another practice thing?
次お願いします。
Dude.
そして明日から再び東京遠征。
Dude.
長期合宿は春高予選前。
Oh, man.
Okay, this is gonna be.
I'm hyped.
守り尽くしましょう。
No, that's where it is, isn't it? Dang it, bro. I just want to watch more Haikyuu. That was sick. That was a great episode.
It's cool.
That was such a great episode.
We can see like where we have to go.
Yes.
You know, we're not like lost. You know, we finally have a kind of like a, because that's always like, it's always disheartening when you like don't know like,
yeah,
where you're gonna end up or how and stuff like that. But now it's like we're building there. We have progress, you know.
Yeah, and I feel like it's the most like Haikyuu thing ever to not, like any other show would have had this kind of development happen off screen. And then the first episode of the new season be like, oh, look how good we are. Haikyuu doesn't do that. They were like, nope, we're picking up exactly where we left off, basically, even if time has passed a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it shows you them get better. And I think that's really cool. Because it's inspiring, you know what I mean?
It is.
And it's cool to see, you know, these heroes like have to go through that and like have to deal with learning how to get better and learning how to work together as a team and different things like that. I think it's really interesting that like the whole thing with Kageyama and Hinata, I almost feel like Kageyama's skill was being wasted overcompensating for Hinata. And so if Hinata can come into his own, then Kageyama can start doing these like crazy hard serves and they're both going to hit their maximum like potential.
True.
Which is really interesting.
No, yeah, definitely.
Because it was almost like in a weird way we were too dependent.
That for sure.
As a team, which is a good thing that you're like relying on the other person, but we were dependent on.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see, and then it's cool to see the other like players, I feel like, get inspired.
Yeah, I remember when I was watching, we were watching the other episode, and he was, like Asahi especially was looking at that other person's serve.
Yeah.
The other team, and he would notice it every time. Every time that he would serve, he'd be like, or at least one time I remember they cut to him kind of like, I don't know, a reaction from him. And so it's cool to kind of see him like he was actually thinking about like, okay, well, you know, one of our only like strong servers is Kageyama.
Yeah.
He can only do the jump serve, and I want to try to do that too, you know?
Yeah.
Which is cool. I like that. And then, of course, our other teammates picking up on skills from other games, other teams, right? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and the whole tempo thing, I feel like that's going to be huge. Like, I feel like actually now as a team we have plays. And that's really big.
No, yeah. And just being able to, like, be on the same page and work, it feels more like, okay, we are definitely like a well-oiled sort of machine.
Yeah, especially
rather than
with the
separate good
tempos or
players.
something. Like, I feel like that gives you so much control.
And it's not
over
just
the game, and that's not just individual good plays. That's like, oh, change tempo this, and like it's strategy. Like it's almost like I feel like we were just playing basketball with like no plays.
Yeah,
and now we have plays, and that's like huge.
And then also like I like that like you know Hinata was talking about the tempo and stuff, and he was explaining that to Kageyama, but then he started explaining it to the whole team, which you know that's where we can start to like, it's not just, okay, control your tempo. It's like, wait, we can all do this,
And if Hinata wants to be the little giant, he's got to start like before he gets that ace role, he's got to start acting like the little giant. And so the fact that he and Kageyama are both kind of taking, even more than Kageyama, Hinata really is taking like a leadership role.
No, yeah. And it's like almost like
but it's very natural. It's not like forced. It's not like he's trying to be like, oh, you gotta listen to me, or
no. It's like he has almost like a duty. Like he's the one that's supposed to be doing this, And all this time, I feel like he's been a little too reliant on Kageyama as far as everything goes.
Yeah.
Right. He's not really able to do anything by himself, kind of. But
it's just that growth too, because I feel like if we had tried to do this any time earlier, which is why I like this show a lot, is that this feels like the only way to go.
Yeah.
And if we had tried to do any of this earlier, it wouldn't have worked. But because I think his faith in Kageyama is what made them so good together. And if he hadn't had that like kind of blind faith in Kageyama, I don't think they would have worked as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But now that he has that, it's like, okay, let's reel it back a little bit.
Yeah, and then also Kageyama kind of developed
come back to the middle.
Yeah, right, with Oikawa and stuff. I mean, for him to be able to, bow
kind of put
even
him
in the
his
first
place.
place.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like seeing development.
And it shows how much they both care, which is what I really like too. Is like the fight wasn't a petty thing.
No,
it was like, and in the truest sense of the word, passionate. Like they both really care, and they just want to do the right thing for the team. Like they want to make the right call. And
if they're wrong, they're willing to admit it. They're exploring to see like, am I wrong? Right? Yeah. Like Kageyama even going and trying to figure out like, okay, am I wrong? If I am, then we gotta fix it, right?
Yeah,
it's cool. It's cool to see that. It's definitely like,
dude, I love Coach Ukai.
Oh yeah,
he's just epic in every way. Just like, I don't know, the look.
Yeah.
Just like everything to me, the dumb little like shrimp to munchkin thing. Yeah. I don't know. Everything about it is just like, oh, this guy is amazing in every way.
Also, a little thing we saw. So we saw, we saw Noya practicing setting.
Yeah.
We saw our three others, Daichi, Suga, and I forgot who else, but they were practicing the mix up or whatever, the synchronized attack.
Yeah.
We saw Asahi practicing the serve, Kageyama, Hinata doing their thing.
Yeah.
What's his name? Practicing the float serve.
Yeah.
But we're still missing. So, he was like, oh, whatever. He was like, I'm going to go practice float serves. And Tsuki was like, I'm going home.
Yeah.
So that might be a little bit of it's interesting because everyone's working really hard to improve, right? And we haven't seen Tsuki do anything.
That's true. That was like a little moment. I didn't even think about that.
Right? So something, I don't know.
Not to like generalize though, that kind of makes sense for him.
No,
yeah. Like, all the people that doesn't
definitely
make the most
feels
sense.
right,
because he was always kind of not like a slacker. I don't even mean it like that. Really, just kind of like, like he's a little more even keel. Mm-hmm. Whereas like everybody else on the team is very kind of aggressive in their own sorts of ways, even if they're like a little bit shy or timid. Like really competitive, really aggressive. Like, oh, we want to be. So I don't know. I wonder if that's like a bad sign. It could be. Or it could just be kind of like, look, man, I'm not like, I don't want to play pro volleyball. I don't want to.
Yeah. But then again, it's like, if the team is...
It's only as strong as the weakest player, frankly.
Yeah, if we're all learning about tempo and you're not, it's kind of like, well,
He's so tall, though. It's like we couldn't even sub anybody out if we wanted to. I mean, we could, but that's a huge loss.
It is.
Because, like, him and Kageyama would, like, stop it, dude. They were a good front line for blocking.
So we'll see.
Okay, and am I crazy? Is it like an anime thing that I'm seeing a little hint of a romance blooming between the two captains? Or is that a total anime thing and I'm
That's
misreading that?
Definitely, there's something going on there.
Okay, all right. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like,
because that was like, I was like, oh, you're acting real nervous.
Oh, for sure. There's something going on there. Like, come on.
Which was cool. And it was like a funny detail that they left the juice on her face. Anyway, I was like,
the little, it's
like the little human, it's like moments like that like aren't acknowledged at all. It's like, oh, that like makes it feel.
it's cool because it's not even like
Like
not even a big thing, but it's like,
know.
just seeing that. I don't know. It's
and same with like Yachi. Like I talked about it in the episode, but that little moment, I don't know, like they'll do things like that where it's not a moment at all, and you just see it, and they feel like real people, and it's this extra level of insane storytelling because not only are they not real people, they're characters, but they're freaking animated. And it's like, dude, I can see this look from Yachi, and I know exactly what she's thinking, and it's hysterical. And it's not like over the top, like, it's just insane. And like those little mannerisms and like just crazy attention to detail.
No, they do it very well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so well done.
I'm excited to...
Dude, I can't wait, man. I want to see us go to Tokyo. Let's go, dude. I cannot wait. Like, just some of the hints of volleyball action.
Oh, yeah. Like, we have yet to see them actually combine our two, like, serve and the...
And then our freaking... it's going to be great. Okay. So, yeah. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for joining us. As always, full-length reaction is going to be up on our Patreon. Next week's Haikyuu reaction is also going to be up on our Patreon if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. And, yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. As always, there's tons of other anime on the channel. If you want to go check that out, give us a little support. That would be awesome. And if you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you stick around, like, and subscribe. And we'll see you all in the next video.